Right, we're back. This is VN News, and we are coming to you from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. We are accessible on www.vnationtv.com. Follow us on our various social media handles, and let's get interactive. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for you to get a repost of this news bulletin and every other program we have right on VN TV, the powerhouse of entertainment. My name is HUNKY. Coming up on today's bulletin, Shatta Wale debunked rumors that he belongs to a secret court. DUMELO hits back at critics accusing him of idolatry. KESE breaks silence on alleged death of a mother. Actress Chioma Akpata hits back social media with an a cappella themed song, Mind Your Business. Still coming up, OMOTOLA JALADE-EKEINDE parties with schoolmates at her secondary school reunion party. EJEBA becomes Africa ambassador for KALINGA University, India. And on the international front, DEMI LOVATO releases statement after drug overdose. Actress Jennifer Aniston, 49, hires HUNKY Nigerian personal trainer. Still coming up on the international front, BEYONCE says she wants her son to have a higher emotional IQ. Details of all the stories and sports we have coming up on today's bulletin. We'll go for a short commercial break. When we come back, I will bring into you the detail.
Of entertainment.
Right, welcome back. This is 2VN News, and we are coming to you from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. We are accessible on www.vnationtv.com. It's either you're watching us live on Facebook or live from our TV channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel for you to get a repost of all the exciting programs we have right here. Don't forget to follow us on our various social media handles, and let's get interactive. Now let's move straight to our first story coming from Ghana, where Shatta Wale debunked rumors that he belongs to a secret court. Now for the past couple of weeks now, Shatta Wale has been accused of being a courtist or being a head of a court group, which we don't know, but he has come out to give his own side of the story, say he doesn't belong to any court. If he belongs to any court, actually it should be SM movement. So he's saying that SM movement is his court, is his secret court, because that is the Shatta Wale movement and all that. So he's saying he doesn't belong to any court, but people are still claiming that because of his attitude and because of the fact that he's affiliated to Xylophone Media, he might be in a court. Now mind you, the CEO of Xylophone Media, Nana Appiah Mensah, has been accused of being a courtist or being a Freemason. Now during an interview, Shatta Wale made mention of the fact that he himself as Shatta Wale is not a courtist, and he doesn't know if the CEO of Xylophone Media, Nana Appiah Mensah, belongs to a court or a Freemason or whichever way people would want to call it. But as it stands, his own secret court is the SM movement. Now during this same interview, Shatta Wale revealed the fact that he would like to run for president. That is, if the youths are standing behind him, if he gets a lot of pressure from youths to go for president, he, Shatta Wale, will become the president of Ghana someday. I don't know how that is going to work. It's going to be a dancehall nation. Then Ghana is just going to be like, you know, Jamaica, where everybody does the, you know, the reggae feel. So we don't know how that is going to work for Shatta Wale. But the fact right now is his clever hair, his debunked claims that he's a courtist, saying he's not a courtist, and if he happens to be a courtist anyway, that should be his own movement, the SM movement. So we just Shatta Wale and all the SM movement as the very best. Now away from that story, someone else who is also debunking rumors is KESE. Not too long, it was a rumor that it's been speculated that KESE's mom has passed. Well, he's come out to reveal the fact that his mom is solidly healthy and alive. She's not dead. So those people speculating rumors that KESE's mother is dead, he's saying to them that he gave them a name. I wouldn't want to mention it live on TV, but he's saying to them that they are all lies. So the general public who have decided to conclude on the fact that his mother has passed on should not take such a story into their hearts at all, saying that his mother is still alive. So I think it's good he's come out to clear the hair so people don't go about spreading negative rumors. I know some bloggers are the ones doing that. Well, media, we all know media, right? Now away from that story, someone else who is also debunking rumors of he being a courtist or being an idolatry person is DUMELO. So DUMELO hit back at critics accusing him of idolatry. Now, actor DUMELO has angrily hit back at accusation he is an idol worshipper after a picture of him kneeling and touching the feet of a statue of Christ in a church in Montreal was posted online. So not too long, John Dumelo came online and posted a picture of himself, you know, kneeling in front of the statue of Jesus Christ. And after posting that particular picture, a lot of people went under that picture to give their own opinion, saying he's worshiping an idol and all that. Mind you, he is a staunch Catholic person. So he said he's a Catholic person, he's proud to be a Catholic, and what he does doesn't mean he's serving an idol or worshiping an idol. Now he likened that, you know, he kneeling down in front of Jesus Christ statue, he likened it to churches who sell only water, olive oil and all those things, saying it is their faith, it's not about they worshiping statue or worshiping a particular figure. So he is saying to the general public that he's a proud Catholic. Now whatever he does as a Catholic person, he is not, doesn't mean he's serving or he's worshiping an idol. He also revealed the fact that the success he's gotten this far, or he's come this far, because of the fact that his Catholic faith has kept him solid. So those of you thinking that because he's kneeling before the statue of Jesus Christ, that made him worshiping an idol, no, it's just a Christian and a Catholic faith. So I think we should respect our Catholic faith and the faith we all have from our various Christian backgrounds. So there you have it. John Dumelo hit back at critics accusing him of idolatry, saying he is not an idol worshipper. Well, those are the major stories we have coming from Ghana. Log on to our website www.vnationtv.com for more trending stories. Let's move straight into Nigeria. So it seems for the past couple of hours now, the entertainers are trying to communicate something to the general public, and that is mind your business. In whichever way you are, wherever you are, whatever they're doing, mind your business. So actress Chioma Okpata hit the social media with an a cappella theme song, Mind Your Business. So not too long, we all know Chioma is one of the, I mean, she's great at what she does. So she released an a cappella not too long, and she's asking the general public to mind their business. So that is to tell you that as individuals, as celebrities, they are entitled to their own lifestyle. So the general public should mind their business. I will just give you just a line of the what she says. So after KWAW rehearsals last Saturday, she said she couldn't resist doing her own version of the Mind Your Business song. Hope they like it. So she did a video for that, and I think that video would have gone well, or might have gone well down with the general public on how they should mind their business. So mind your business. When you do that, we'll all live fine. Aside minding your business, someone else who had fun with her old classmate at the older student reunion with OMOTOLA JALADE-EKEINDE, where OMOTOLA JALADE-EKEINDE parties with her schoolmate at her secondary school reunion. So OMOTOLA JALADE-EKEINDE is a beautiful woman, of course we all know now. That is to tell you that these celebrities, they don't just have that status, they always go back to their roots, celebrate with the people they started with, and one of such persons who's done that is OMOTOLA JALADE, who recently partied with her old schoolmate from the party reunion they had. Now, a secondary school, which is the party saw 1993 set of the Command Secondary School, Kaduna State, come together for a night of fun, and OMOTOLA stood out with her white dress. So she's looking stunning. Now, when you see a star among every other person, you would know. So OMOTOLA was indeed the star for the night. But the interesting fact right now is she's living the style, the life of a celebrity, celebrating with everyone who has begun with her who has started with her from the very beginning. So wish OMOTOLA JALADE-EKEINDE all the very, very best. So let's move to another interesting story. For the past couple of days now, we've not been hearing reports from this particular guy or from the camp of Ife. Yes, we all know that people don't like his music that much. People are still complaining one year or the other, and the other he's come out to apologize to some. But something good has happened to him right now, and that's the fact that EJEBA becomes African ambassador for KALINGA University, India. So the winner of the 2017 Big Brother edition of the Big Brother Nigeria reality TV show has signed another endorsement deal with an educational outfit, KALINGA University, India. Now, the Warri singer showed so much excitement when he made the update on his Instagram page earlier yesterday. Now, he wrote, "It's official, African brand ambassador for KALINGA University, India, powered by @DEHKSN official." So yes, for those of you who have been following the fan, you might think his career has ended. I think his career is about to kickstart, because him being an ambassador for an educational institute or outfit is something that is adding to his credit, and we wish EJEBA all the very, very best. We don't want to hear those horrible songs anymore. I'm just saying. I'm not saying, doesn't mean his songs are horrible, but you know, if he has a style that doesn't really go down with everybody, so wish him all the very best. Now becoming a brand ambassador for an educational outfit is something we should all commend. Wish him the very, very, very best. Now, finally, from our stories coming from Nigeria, Linda Ikeji to be awarded with an honorary doctorate in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, she's going to be awarded with this for a contribution in the media for the past couple of years, not just in Nigeria, but Africa at large. So Linda-Ikeji is said to be awarded an honorary doctorate from Trinity International University of Ambassadors, Georgia. Now, Linda, who is the founder of Nigeria's foremost blog, Linda-Ikeji Blog and Linda-Ikeji TV, will be awarded an honorary doctorate on Wednesday, August 8th, for her contribution to media in Africa and as Africa's most successful blogger in Atlanta, Georgia. So yes, she shared the information on her social media handles not too long, and we're congratulating her, wishing her all the very best. These are the type of stories we want to see, not just fake stories being reported, but something that shows that our media individuals are living well and are doing great and are being commended and recognized for their great contribution in whatever areas they are in. Well, those are the major stories we have coming from Ghana and Nigeria. Log on to our website www.vnationtv.com to get more trending stories. We'll be right back with international stories after this short commercial break.
Officer, you give us office. Come here, you are saying officer. Gas up, say something.
We are checking papers on this lane. There is one certain guy who dropped someone food on that side.
But I'm not driving car.
You are not driving car.
Why haven't you been picking your calls?
I hope
What is this you're watching?
Check that thing.
Give it back!
Wait!
Give it
This
back!
is so funny. What program is this?
I'm watching Two Papas on VNTV.
VNTV?
Oh, come on, nice. Everybody knows about VNTV. VNTV is an online TV.
Wow.
Yes. You can log on to www.vnationtv.com and you're ready to go.
Just like that?
Just like that. And the interesting thing is that we have so many amazing programs you can watch. And the coolest thing about VNTV is that you get to watch it anywhere. You can watch it on your smart TV, you can watch it on your smartphone, you can watch it on your laptop, iPad, anywhere. It's that cool.
Wow.
Let me get my stuff so we can go.
Not too fast.
Why? I thought you wanted us to go to the mall.
Yes, that was then. But now, let us stay home and watch VNTV.
Are you serious?
Very, very serious.
I thought you were mad before.
That was before. Oh, who don't like a
Right, you welcome back. This is still VN News. We're coming to you from our studios here in Accra, Ghana. Just gone by a couple of stories from Ghana and Nigeria. But you can get a repost of this news from our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to get a repost. Follow us on our various social media handles and let's get interactive. Don't forget to log on to www.vnationtv.com to get more trending stories. It's either you're watching us live on our TV channel or live on Facebook. Let's move to the international front, where Beyonce says she wants her son to have a high emotional IQ. So not too long, Beyonce featured in the recent Vogue magazine, where she talked about a personal life, growing up, the route she's coming from, and how the legacy her mom has left for her, how life has really given her a lot how the Lord has blessed her with a lot of blessings. And one of the stuff she spoke about is the fact that she would want her son to have a very high, a high emotional IQ. That means she wants her son to be able to be a loving person, to well abreast with education and the society at large. And she is not going to be a parent who is going to restrict her kids from doing what they love. She will give them the privilege to do whatever they want to do. So she also revealed the fact that she went to search her ancestry background to realize where she's coming from, and she's come to the realization that men doesn't really have a good relationship with women in a family lineage, and she's willing and she's planned to make that curse broken in a family. So she would want her son to have a high emotional IQ. So we share all the very best. You see stunning photos of from the magazine, the Vogue magazine, which is covering the latest edition with Beyonce of the very best. Someone who has not been in the news for the past couple of I would say months now is Jennifer Aniston, 49. Now it's been reported that she broke up with her husband not too long, I think a couple of months ago, and now she's hired a hunky Nigerian trainer, a personal trainer. Now, according to reports, this trainer is very single, and she herself, we all know, is single. So when a single trainer is training a single celebrity, we don't know what really comes out of it. But at the end of the day, people are speculating that it might happen that, these two, but the bottom line is that she's hired a Nigerian trainer, and that means our Nigerian brothers are really going for well, interesting. So Hollywood actress Jennifer Aniston has hired a hunky Nigerian personal trainer who is a single and almost 2 decades younger than her, for boxing without workout at her 50 million euros LA mansion. Now, the 49-year-old actress, who split from her second husband Justin Theroux, 46, 5 months ago, is said to be training with Leron Azubike, 31, at her mansion. So Azubike is training Jennifer Aniston right now. Azubike is single, Jennifer Aniston is single, and yes, we wish them all the very best. We're just going to see how that works out. But you know, let's not read meaning to this, to all this anyways. We are not reading meaning, we're just bringing you the report as it happens right here. So wish Azubike all the very, very best in this one. Now finally, stories coming from the international front is the fact that Demi Lovato released a statement after drug overdose. So remember how it was reported that Demi Lovato was hospitalized for overdose of drugs, and a lot of reports have been popping up, and she's finally released a statement thanking everyone and the general public all around the world who encouraged her and sent her well-wish messages from all around the world. So singer Demi Lovato has released a statement thanking her fans for their support after a drug overdose and her hospitalized. Now, a month after revealing she was no longer sober from drugs in her song Sober, the singer suffered an overdose and was rushed to the ER. Now, she has now released a statement on her Instagram thanking family, friends, fans, and her medical team for their support. So yes, she sent out a thank you message to everyone who supported her for the past couple of days now that she's been in the hospital of drug overdose. We're going to wish her all the very best and see that in the coming days we don't get such reports again. Now finally on the international front, something is really happening in China. Now, if you've been following China's background when it comes to entertainment for the past couple of years now, you should know that China is not one of those nations that just allow anything into their country. They usually go through a lot of censorship process. So Christopher Robin banned in China in ongoing war on Winnie and Pooh. So Christopher Robin is a new movie that is released now on theaters, and as it stands is being banned from playing in China. So the Chinese film authorities has banned Disney's new Winnie the Pooh movie, Christopher Robin. Images of the Christopher Pooh has been blocked on social media since last year by Chinese authorities after the Milne bear became a symbol of political dissent. Chinese President Xi Jinping has been compared to the bear. So interestingly, Chinese government did not see that movie something that they want their citizens to watch, so they've blocked it on all social media handles. Mind you, that is not the only movie China has blocked for the past couple of years now. Disney's movie A Wrinkle in Time was also being banned from airing in China and in India at various theaters. You know, this is a country that has their own standards and they would want to maintain their standards. So as a stand, if you happen to be in China, you think you might see Christopher Robin movie, well, it's been banned for now. We're going to see how that works out for the entire Chinese clan. Well, those are the major stories we have coming from Ghana, Nigeria, and on the international front. Log on to our website www.vnationtv.com. We'll go for a short commercial break, but don't forget that God will bring into you Focus Sports after this.
V-Nation Pictures is a production firm in Ghana aimed at becoming the renowned production company in Africa and beyond. Services rendered include film production and editing, shooting of TV commercials and videos, photo shooting, event coverage such as wedding, engagement, parties, funerals, etc. Locate V-Nation Pictures inside King Solomon's Heights on the Tampolini Street off the Community 18 Road. Contact V-Nation Pictures on 030-3962-776 or 0240-289-952 for booking inquiries. You can also reach us on.
It's terrific Tuesday and welcome to the sports segment on VN News on VN TV with me, Godwin Amate. Without wasting much time, let's delve into action into the world of sports, and let's start off with some local content as the FIFA/CAF Liaison Committee have suggested that the Ghana Premier League, or better still the Zalo-Funcash Premier League, is going to return back to our screens next year. FIFA/CAF Liaison team member Francis Oti Akenton says the 2017-2018 Ghana Premier League season has been truncated, with a new season likely to begin in August next year. The top flight has been put on hold by Ghanaian authorities after some referees and top football administrators were caught on camera indulging in more practices. The liaison team member believes this is the right opportunity to sanitize the system and synchronize the local season with the European calendar amid calls from the resumption of the competition. Focal Sports understands that with the latest development, Midiama and Ashanti Gold could represent the country in the CAF Champions League and CAF Confederations Cup respectively next season. Still on the local scene, and we are moving to a more or less a club in itself, which is the Real Madrid of Ghana, or better still, the Real Madrid of African football. At a point in time, they were tagged as the best African club of the 20th century. I'm making special reference to Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and they are jetted off to Tanzania. Why? Because they'll be playing against Simba FC. Asante Kotoko have named a very strong 18-man squad to travel to Tanzania to face giant Simba FC in a friendly. But the squad excludes midfielder Kwame Boain, who has returned to training after recovering from a strange illness. The Porcupine Warriors they left Ghana yesterday night, as the match will be played on Wednesday at the 60,000 capacity National Stadium in Tanzania. Let me give you the full list of players that's left the shores of Ghana. For the goalkeeping department, you have Felix Annan and Kwame Osei making that particular list. For the defenders, you have Amos Frimpong, Augustine Sefa, Samuel Frimpong, Wahab Adams, Nafiu Awudu, Emmanuel Owusu, and then Yajiman Bedu. Away from that, we are delving into the engine room of the team. I'm making special reference to the midfield position. That's Akwesi Inti, Jordan Opoku, Prince Aqua, Douglas Owusu, and San Michael Yeboah. And then also to the sharpshooters casting the mode of the strikers, you'll be expecting them to get goals for Kumasi Asante Kotoko, and they are in the persons of Osman Ibrahim, Sone Yakuba, Obed Owusu, and finally former Inter-Allied striker Frederick Boateng. The FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup is ongoing, and if you want the one-stop shop, the one-stop platform to get all the latest updates and accurate up-to-speed information, then look no further than Focal Sports on VN News on VNTV. And yesterday's games, you had Nigeria playing against Germany. Unfortunately, another African team lost by a goal to Germany. Haiti also lost to China by 2-1. Paraguay were trashed by Spain by 4-1, and the United States of America, they lost by a goal to Japan. Let me give you the complete group standings at the end of match day 1. In Group A, France tops everything over there. They have 3 points with 4 goals, conceding just a single goal. Netherlands, the debutants, they also have 3 points. New Zealand, they have no points, and Ghana, of course, they are languishing at the bottom over there. In Group B, England are lying pretty on top with 3 points and 3 goals, conceding just a single goal. Mexico following suit in that order with 3 points. Brazil, no points, and North Korea, the defending champions, they don't have any points to boast of at this material stage of the competition. In Group C, you have Spain, where the 3 points lying pretty on top. Japan, same thing over there. United States of America, they have no points, and Paraguay, they have no points, languishing at the bottom. In Group D, you have China sitting pretty at the top of Group D with 3 points. Germany, 3 points. Haiti, no points, and Nigeria, it's quite unfortunate for them to be lying at that particular position. To the top scorers chart, and then Patricia Guijara Gutierrez, who plays for the Spanish national team and also for FC Barcelona, she has 3 goals, and Caroline Nicole Israel Ferraz, who plays for Brazil, has 2 goals. Emmeline Lauren, who grabbed 2 goals against Ghana, has scored 2 goals in this year's competition. She plays for Olympic Lyonnais. Elizabeth Jacqueline Oval plays for the Mexican national team. She also has 2 goals. Let's delve to the international men's football. Then in the International Championship Cup, Chelsea, the Blues, will be locking us against Olympic Lyonnais amidst the controversy of Thibaut Nicolas Makutua trying to go away or trying to move to Real Madrid CF. They will be staying playing in the ICC Championship, where they'll be coming face to face with Olympic Lyonnais. Olympic Lyonnais didn't do very well against Inter Milan, losing by a goal. So maybe this time they might be getting the 3 maximum points against Chelsea. But Chelsea themselves, they are gradually warming themselves into the Sarismo or the Sarri bomb, so-called Sarri boy. Then you'll be expecting that Chelsea will get the job done against Olympic Lyonnais. To some transfer news, it will be very, very atrocious. In fact, it will be a footballing scene if I don't delve into the transfer market, because a lot of things are happening. Players are moving left, right, center, with some players trying to go away, and Thibaut Nicolas Makutua is guilty of that particular offense. Thibaut Courtois has stepped up his bid to force through his Chelsea exit by going away. Goalkeeper Courtois failed to return to the club on Monday Following his summer break, Courtois was due at Chelsea's Cobham base after his World Cup exploits with Belgium, along with the other Chelsea stars involved until the final weekend of the FIFA World Cup, which took place in Russia. New boss Maurizio Sarri was also hoping to meet Courtois for the first time and hold face-to-face talks with the Belgian international over his future. Instead, a picture of Courtois visiting a supermarket in Tenerife in Spain was posted yesterday when he should have been attending initial tests ahead of his return to full training. Still with Chelsea, and that will be our last story for us to move out of the studios. Chelsea, they are ready to make Jack Bartland their #1 goalkeeper should Thibaut Nicolas Courtois leave the Saints of Chelsea. Chelsea will reportedly make Stoke and England goalkeeper Jack Bartland their top target if Thibaut Courtois leaves to join Real Madrid CF. Bartland played for the Porters in their first game of the championship season as Gary Woodward's men were beaten 3-1 by Leeds United at Elland Road on Sunday. On that note, my name is Godwin Amate. With the act of being a good guest is knowing when to say goodbye. I'll be back with Kelvin FNK to wrap up everything that took place during the course of the day, or that will be taking place during the course of the day.
V-Nation Pictures is a production firm in Ghana aimed at becoming the renowned production company in Africa and beyond. Services rendered include film production and editing, shooting of TV commercials and videos, photo shooting, event coverage such as wedding, engagement, parties, funerals, etc. Locate V-Nation Pictures inside King Solomon's Heights on the Tampolini Street off the Community 18 Road. Contact V-Nation Pictures on 030-3962-776 or 0240-289-952 for booking inquiries. You can also reach us on
Right, so that was Focus Sports. A lot is happening, right?
It's certainly a lot of stuff are happening in the world of sports, especially in the transfer market, with some 3 days to end it in the English Premier League. So players are trying to go away, some are trying to move away from their current club. So the transfer market is very exciting. Okay, so if you were to be a player, which club would you like to go to?
Chelsea. I stick with Chelsea. In as much as they term some of us as the Women's Fellowship, I still love Chelsea.
But your goalkeeper is actually trying to move away from Chelsea to Real Madrid.
That is his own case. That is his own case. Well, we brought to you a lot of stories. Before we let you go, let's give you a recap of our headlines. Shatta Wale debunked rumors that he belongs to a secret court. John Dumelo hit back at critics accusing him of idolatry. KESE breaks silence on alleged death of mother. Actress Chioma Akpata hits the social media with an a cappella theme song, Mind Your Business. Interesting. OMOTOLA JALADE-EKEINDE parties with old schoolmates at her secondary school reunion. And we still brought to you stories about if EJEBA becomes African ambassador for KALINGA University, India. And on the international front, DEMI LOVATO released a statement after drug overdose. Actress Jennifer Aniston, 49, hires HUNKY Nigerian personal trainer. And finally, on the international front, BEYONCE says she wants her son to have a high emotional IQ.
And in sports, Xylophone Cash Premier League to return in 2019, says Oti Akenton. Asante Kotoko names 18-man squad to face Simba FC. Rafael Dramina to complete €6 million move to CSKA Moscow. And then on the international scene, FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup, 3-time champions Germany pipped Nigeria 1-0 as USA suffered shock defeat to Japan in the ICC 2018 tournament. Chelsea play Olympique Lyonnais amidst Courtois transfer controversy. And then also in the transfer market, Courtois goes away in bid to force through Chelsea move. And finally, Chelsea to make Bartland #1 target.
Details of all the stories we brought to you earlier on today's bulletin. If you're just joining us, subscribe to our YouTube channel for you to get a repost of this news bulletin. Once again, my name is Kelvin FNK.
And mine is Godwin Amatego.